that. So, hey, Fat Boy. Hey, Kathy. Damn it. Crap. Okay. Stupid thing doesn't want to cooperate. Ugh. I'm about to get aggravated with it. Fuck it. It's just gonna be what it is. How are you guys doing this morning? Hey, Janet. Oh, sorry. It's stupid. Hey, Brooklyn. How are you today? I hope everybody's having a good day. Hey, Colleen. Awesome music. Glad you're playing again. I don't know. Hey, Shadow. Yeah, did you have a particular question, hon? Or did you just want me to pull a general message for you? Or just a quick, okay. What does Shadow need to know right now? Good morning, artist. Okay, Shadow, I get the feeling that you're watching something happening to someone else. They've reacted rashly, passionately, said a few things, and everything is falling apart. Now they're coming to you and asking you questions, and the Queen of Swords shows up. So sometimes you got to be cruel to be kind, but you need to be honest, completely honest. That's why they're asking you. I don't know if that makes any sense, and it's what you needed to hear, but that's what came through. And the cards are the King of Wands reversed and the Tower reversed. So that tells me you're watching something happen to someone else. And then the Queen of Swords is upright. So she always reminds us to be like her. So if they're coming to you for advice, be completely honest. So yeah, I don't know if that means anything, but that's what's there. So let's see. Hey, Sonia. Hey, Kimberly. How are you? Did that help at all, Shadow? You're welcome. Hi there, Holly. Welcome, welcome. It did. Good deal. Good deal. So how is everybody today? Anybody got any exciting plans that they want to talk about? Anything like that? Yesterday's stream and one of my old ones about the Ouija. Yeah. Oh, my nose is itching. How do you know? How do you know what, Shadow? Cleaning and grocery shopping. I hear you. How do I know? Is it inside you? Okay, how do I know what? Going to a friend. Oh, that sounds like fun, Sonia. Oh, is that what she means? How do I know what the cards say? Okay, yeah. Uh, I don't know, honestly, Shadow. I've been doing them for a long time. I'm not traditional. Book meetings don't always mean a lot to me. Sometimes I do go to that, but it really depends. I don't know. I connect to my spirit guides and to the angelic realm and forces for good. And then I let them show me a story through the cards I pick. And then I have to piece the story together, and yeah. So I don't really know. Laying flat again, Lord. Well, bless your heart, Kimberly. I'm sorry. Thank you, Sonia. And sometimes, too, Shadow, sometimes it's a lot better and clearer than others. I don't know why. Some days I will have it just come screaming through, and then some days I have to work with it. I just never know. Screaming kids and Xanax, it's a fun day. Oh, Lord, fat boy. How do you find your spirit guide? Well, they're right there, Shadow. I mean, you don't have to look for them. They're there. You just have to connect to them. Let me see if I can explain it. It's been a long time since I've tried to explain any of these concepts to anybody, so you'll have to forgive me. Okay. Everyone is one. Across the globe, there's like a big spider web type thing, and we're all part of it. I'm trying to give you a mental picture of it. A spider web probably works best, and with every little line, there's a person, there's a person, there's a person. So we are all connected, but up higher. You see what I'm saying? So you have to connect to that higher part of yourself in order to get into the spider web. How do you do it? You just welcome it and you talk to it, and it's so hard to explain, especially on the live stream. Are you on my Twitter? Because I know I sound like I'm just nuts as hell, but that's it. So, hey, Mimi. Hey, Eris. Did I miss anybody else? Working in the yard? Oh, I'm jealous. But it's more than just the general light force. You don't do Twitter. Okay. It's not it's the collective unconscious, basically. Everyone is connected to it. That's why you get vibrations from people. They are connected to you just on a higher level, if that makes sense. So you just have to tap into that higher level. Sometimes, depending on what I'm asked, my spirit guide won't show me, and I have to ask to speak to someone else's. Sometimes they'll work with me, sometimes they won't. So, yeah, it's, yeah. Not the only one. Sometimes I think those specialists, they make so much money that they don't have to rush with anything, so they worry more about their schedule than they do the people. I do. Sometimes I think that. I hope that I'm wrong, but it sure does look like it in Kimberly's case and in Emily's case, and, so, mm-hmm. People say I can read their mind. Then you're connected, Shadow. If you are getting those strong of vibrations off people, you are already connected to the collective unconscious. if you work through vibrations, then that's what you work through. You know, as I work through tarot, that just speaks easiest for me. So, you know, your spirit guide is right there. You're already in communication. So, mm, now I can read some people like a book. Others, I can't. Others shock the fuck out of me. Uh, only thing I can say to that is spirit lets you get close to who you're supposed to get close to, and it prevents you from getting close to the ones that are not going to be good for you or your journey. So you kind of just have to sit back and trust. Mm. So anyway, all these people out working in the yards, I am so jealous. I wish I was out working in the yard and clipping gardenias and stuff to bring inside. Man. Oh, thank you, Holly. Yeah, I actually put on a little bit of makeup this morning. I was trying to take it easy on y'all. So, I don't like makeup, I ain't gonna lie. I just don't like it. But I realize the reality that I do need to cover some of this shit up. So, you know. Your time will come. Tell me what you mean by that, Shadow. I'm sorry. Oh, thank you, Brooklyn. Well, there are only 7 or 8. Dr. Z is currently the only one in the southeast. Okay, gotcha. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Sonia. My time is coming. I will be happy. I hope so. I'm happy. You know, I mean, I'm happy enough. There's some foundational matters, you know, like a job and a home that need to be tended to in my life. Other than that, you know, I'm secure in who I am. So I'm happy enough, but yeah, there's some big issues that I've got to get tended to, and yeah, it'll come. I'm sure of it. Everything is. You can't have it all the time. Nobody can. You know, this is just part of what I'm gonna have to go through, and yeah, it just is what it is. You know. Because I got away from having my teeth kicked in every day and told, you know, just mean stuff all the time in Mississippi. So I'm more at peace with myself on it. And it's cool. No fair, I want to be happy. I know, fat boy. You'll get there too. We'll get there. Oh, Kimberly, I haven't even checked them out yet, girl. You know why. So I will. Yep, you will be, fat boy. I insist upon it. Shit, excuse me. Well, damn it. Well, they disappeared on me, okay. So highly lit. Have you ever had your cards read, or do you just like watching? A lot of people just like watching, and that's fine. That's cool. I was just wondering. Thank you, Janet. Everybody got quiet. And I'm on live chat, you guys. So I should be able to see everything today. Never had them read, and I want to. And I'm gonna, okay, cool. Yeah, it's kind of a trip. You never know what you're going to get, you know. I'm glad. I'm glad. But everybody got quiet on me, you guys. Praying for you. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Sonia, the full reading is a complete hour where we look at anything you want to look at, and an hour gives us enough time to look deep into any issue at all. It gives us enough time to cover every area, you know, health, work, you know, love, all of it. And that's what the $40 one is. It's a full hour. So, and I book those all on one day, and I was thinking about Monday, but I could do Sunday if people wanted that. So, lack of personal contact has made it hard. Right, Shadow. Yes, yes, it can do that. How do you choose your cards? Well, these actually I got because they were on clearance, and my daughter's cards, I just didn't get as much from them. There's certain pictures that speak to me, and certain pictures that don't. And these were on clearance, so, and they were the gilded deck, and I've worked with that deck before, so that's how I chose them. Personally, I like the old-fashioned Rider-Waite. That's my deck of choice every time. So, oh, that's sweet, Holly. Thank you for that. My anxiety has made. I'm glad, Sonia. I'm glad. Hey, Ash. Still like changed back, and I changed it again because the other was messing up. Yeah, when I saw that the other day, I was like, uh-oh. But then when I found out it was you, I was like, okay. I sure thought it was some trolling your name, though, at first. Just read that back. I need help with this new phone. Oh, girl, I hear you. I can't text for shit. I can't. Now, put me on a computer and my fingers will fly. Put me on one of these little keyboard things. Nope. Good morning, Kathy. How are you doing this morning? Oh, no. Kate comes in here, or one of them does. And then there's another one, from what I understand, that's a different color that is mean. But the cool one comes in here pretty regular. So when I saw the color, I was like, oh. So, yeah. I'm jealous, Kathy. What'd you do? Give me details. Tell me. I want to know. I'm all up into garden porn this year, y'all, because I don't have a yard to get out into. So I want to know every detail. I'm such a nerd. Count me out because I was messing with being called her a liar. And Randy wrenches me. Oh, where was that at, Ash? I haven't been watching any of them. Bigger pots still, though. That still is getting your hands in the dirt. And that's I've got to get me a plant, you guys. I have got to. I need some plant energy in my little room here. So excuse me, Lord. Transfer my pineapple plant to a bigger pot. I want to one day, when I get an apartment, it'll probably be next year, but I want to get out and get me some angel trumpets. I love those. Why? That's where you got ranched, Ash. Started out just cutting off the top of a pineapple, and it's huge now. Yeah, Janet. And it should, how old is it? If it's like 2 years old, I think it should sprout a pineapple, a new pineapple. It may not grow that big where you live, but, you know, still, it's a cool thing, you know. That isn't the real Ash, and everyone. There's a message for me. Hey, Melvin, good morning. How are you doing this morning, and how was work? Couldn't say a damn thing for 300 freaking seconds, yo. Which is an eternity. It can be. It can be. If you have something to say, I think it's just, it gives people time to cool off before, you know, they get hateful and stuff. So it's kind of a good thing. But yeah, when you're not being hateful and you're teasing, yeah, it's aggravating. But I feel like it takes, yeah, yeah. What's really aggravating is when you just flat out get banned and you're not allowed to clarify, you know, and then it's just like, well, fuck you then, and think what you want to, you know. I mean, work was nice, probably a house wall in Hannah on Monday, thinking so. Okay, well, cool. Try pineapple from the top, yeah. Well, living down here, Kathy, you should be able to grow a big one. Yours should get to be a good size. I was really mad that, yeah, yeah. Oh, well, thank you, Melvin. I actually put on some makeup trying to hide the ugly this morning. I thought I would take it easy on you guys. So, who? Fat boy? There's a lot of those, so I don't know which one you mean. You have no idea. And you were just chatting away thinking you were talking. Yeah, yeah, Ash. I put mine in water for I didn't want to, but my gosh. Oh. Old hag. Why? What'd she do, fat boy? Were you over there picking on that old woman? This is not for a haircut, but it's, oh, maybe. I gotta trim these ends though, dude. Look at them. I gotta trim that up. It's take a little bit off, you know. Carolina got booted. From where? Oh, and good morning, Pie. I'm sorry. Where'd he get booted from? Kimberly finally got a look at him. I just went ahead and looked up the stream that he's on and sent it to her and found him and said, okay, this is where he's at. Because he keeps telling everybody, you know, you don't know what I look like. Well, I do know what he looks like. I've known him for a long time. So, just still, okay. No, Nikki is not a bitch. Nowhere near a bitch. No. I love Nikki. Flytrap died, yeah. Ban my ass again. And I didn't say anything bad. I just asked why. Called her slow and how she felt about it. Because his camera wasn't working. Oh, well, hell. I tried to find it. I found where he came back on, but his screen was black. Oh, you tried to find it on my, which one did you look in, Ash? Yeah, he is. He's not bad looking at all. There's actually a good clear close up of his face in that stream. Plus, he used to go live on his channel pretty regular, so I know what he looks like. Just talked about it. It was right, right. Mm. Talking about some Halloween stream. It's yeah, it was the Friday the 13th stream, Spookfest open panel event that he was on. Yeah, it was my stream. It's on my channel. Mm-hmm. Well, he may have been on that one too, Ash. He may have actually been on two, but he was on the. Was it the Friday the 13th? Kimberly, do you remember? I think it was Friday the 13th Spookfest because it was Friday the 13th of October last year. So, yeah, yeah. Oh, Carolina went live with Fat Boy? Okay, okay, okay. Okay, y'all gotta squirt my nose. Lord. I'm gonna have to quit using this stuff, but right now it's like the only thing keeping me breathing. If I can find it. There it is. Okay, pack of salt. Alright. Calling names. That is Fat Boy. Just testing voice only. Okay. Dang, autocorrect. Just within the first one he came in, it seemed, because you told him he had to download Hangouts, and when he came on screen, was like, yeah, he wasn't sure how to work it, and Country Girl was walking us through it, yeah. Because we wanted to get married that day, but the venue she wanted was booked. Mm-hmm. She's an odd one. Well, not really. I went to see Kiss twice on Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th has always been a cool day for me. Who wants to dread it? So if you can put a happy memory to it, absolutely. That way you don't, oh God, it's Friday. You know what I mean? So further into the stream then, yeah, yeah. There's a close-up of him in there. But yeah, he used to, like I said, he used to go live on his channel pretty regular. And then he just kind of quit and just started hanging out more. So Carolina Man used to be into ghost hunting and stuff. So starting to look like we needed a swather. Most popular tattoo day of the year. Well, that's kind of cool. Suggested that to him to help him. Yeah. Right, right. Well, she sounds right up my alley, Kimberly. I would love her because I'm the same way. My kitchen used to be all witches, because they had the kitchen witches out and everything, and I just always loved it. So, you know, sad part is I have to run it. No volunteers, I guess. You have to run what, Melvin? Okay, I know I selected live chat, so yeah, I selected live chat, so Tammy needs to be there. Beware. Where do I need to be? I'm lost. The lawnmower. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, Kimberly. Not yet, but thinking on it. Yard work. Oh, yes. I updated Ash, and it finally gave me a option to where I can pick live chat or top chat. So I think test it. Call me an asshole. And let me see. If asshole comes through, then I'll know for sure I'm on live chat. So I've got it selected, but you know. Somebody call me an asshole. Or something. I don't care. Anything. Just a cuss word.
You're an asshole.
Thank you, fat boy. Everybody's like, okay. Yeah, I see them. So, oh, hey, Joy. Joy wouldn't call me an asshole. Hey, Becca. Becca! Hey, Nikki. How are you guys doing this morning? Be prepared to be enriched on the spot. Fat boy is an asshole. Lord. Your show's top chat. You need to switch it over to live chat if you can, Melvin. Otherwise, you won't see everything. I know, Becca. How are you doing this morning, girl? Oh. Janet gets sweet and I get asshole, Becca. It's actually probably pretty accurate, so I can't fuss about it too much. So, Nikki, Fat Boy's all ticked off. Apparently, somebody called you a bitch and he didn't like that. Always says it now. Okay? A lot of things will not come through Brooklyn on Top Chat. If you select live chat, you will see every message that comes through. But if you're on Top Chat, you'll miss a lot of them. And yep, you got your wrench. Yep. Little pool is almost ready. All the huge bags of salt in it yesterday. A few days to warm up. Oh, sounds like heaven, girl. Yeah. Ours is ready and I'm excited. Satan. Yeah, I heard about that, Nikki, Lord. Like her opinion matters. You see it all on Top Chat. Okay. Yeah, saltwater pools are the new thing, Ash. So headed to the grocery store. Oh, thank you, Becca. Well, the grocery store is good. You'll get to cook later. That's always, I know I sound like such an idiot with the things that I miss, but I seriously miss yard work and cooking. I don't miss dishes now, don't get me wrong. I don't miss that shit at all. But I definitely miss, cooking and yard work. I just always liked that. You just switched it? Okay. I'm a nerd. You do too, yeah. Isn't it weird the things you miss, Nikki? I mean, hey there, trailer. How are you doing? From the other day. Prefer laundry over dishes? Yeah. Much easier upkeep and cheaper too. Yeah. You have laryngitis? Oh, Lord. Hey, disturbed. English only, okay? Come do my yard work, Lord. If I thought my car wouldn't run hot on me, I would. I sure would. I'd be all over that shit. That boy is watching. I can never see. Well, that's weird. They have been working on our home. I have bad asthma. It's hot as hell. Oh, Lord, trailer. Lived outside. Yep, me too, Nikki. Me too. I'm allergic to chlorine. I can tell you in the city here. I gotta go secretly. Oh, I hear you. Disturbed. All right. Well, you have a good day. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Hey there, Marisa. How are you today? Doesn't need any chemicals. Okay. Okay, well, we need to warm up these tarot cards. So, who has a question? I need to get them warmed up. Surely somebody will come in here wanting a reading. So, not quite as salty as the ocean. Bag of shock might be. Hey, Nippy, what is going to happen to me? Just in general, like what does the universe want you to know right now? Okay. I'm going to pull 3 cards and we'll see what we get from it. Show me Nippy's future. Oh, those 2 cards fell out somehow. Stick them back in there. Are you babysitting today, Nippy? Because you're going to be called to settle a fight. No? Okay. 5 of Wands reversed. That's a card of fighting. You're going to watch someone else fighting. And the reason why I asked about babysitting is because of grandkids, you know. Justice card is here. That means you're going to be called on to calm the situation down, be the peacemaker, etc. King of Swords is here also. That, I think, the first thing I thought when I saw it was, okay, that's Papaw. You know, Papaw's going to lay down the law. Mema's going to settle the dispute for now, but Papaw's ultimately going to come in and say, oh, hell no. You know, this, yeah. Yeah. So if it's not your grandkids, I can't be sure. If it's not your grandkids, then the King of Swords. I still think it's going to work that way. If that's not your grandkids, there's still going to be a King of Swords come in and settle it. You're going to be the peacemaker, but he's going to settle it. Yeah. It's not going to be you fighting, though. It's going to be someone else because that card is reversed. So, and that's immediate future. So enjoy. Lord, Lord, like we need more fighting. I'm going to scroll back, you guys, and see what I missed. Oh, fat boy. Well, we'll be here so you can come hang out with us, sweet pea. Taking us out from Mother's Day tomorrow. She has to come. Just can't talk, yeah. Of course you can, Sonia, sure. I cough and it makes no noise. Oh, Lord, trailer. What's your question, Sonia? Nose is running. Yeah, Fat Boy needs to hurry up and get Twitter. And Melvin does too. To go with work or life and what to be focused on fixing first. Okay. July 3rd. Celebrated on the 4th, yeah. It does, trailer. It does. Okay. Where does Sonia need to focus the most right now? Oh my God, Sonia. The 3 major arcana cards, and all of them backing up the confusion. The Fool, which is a new path. It's reversed. So right now there's a lot of things you're trying to set right. Temperance, which is about balance. It's straight up. This is something that you have to get. So I think it's telling you, don't narrow your focus to one thing. Try to get it all together. And then your last card is Wheel of Fortune. Everything is up in the air right now. It is supposed to be. When you get 3 major arcana cards, this is a fated period of confusion. You have to go through this. I'm sure that the reason why you have to go through this is so next time when a situation like this comes up, you will have this power to draw from and to remember what it was like. Right now, Wheel of Fortune showing me it's all up in the air. It really depends on what action you choose. So that's a non-answer, but yet it's no way around that answer because it's 3 major arcana cards. Nothing you can do to change that you're not sure what to focus on right now. You're not supposed to be. This is a life choice that is being put in front of you for a reason. You know what I mean? So that wasn't much help, I know, but New York is expensive. Too expensive. Been trying to leave, right? Brooklyn. Married to Cancer, yeah. It's a good answer. I've learned helplessness. Okay, it kind of says magic. Yeah, yeah. It's waiting to see if that's what you do. It's telling you balance. Pay attention to everything, you know. Get it all together. But the cards, when the Wheel of Fortune shows up, it's waiting to see what you decide, you know. But it's put in front of you for a reason, to see how are you going to overcome it, or are you going to let it hold you back? Because it's always a choice. Okay. Of course. Yeah, that's fine, Holly. And her new husband fight constantly. Will she ever leave him? Okay, Marissa. Let me get Holly's real quick, and then I'll get yours. Okay. And since it's a question about your sister, Holly, I have to ask in terms of how it will affect you. That's all I'm allowed to look at without her permission. But the fact that you're watching it may let me see a little bit. Show me. You already know that she's not going to because she thinks she can't afford to make it on her own. Does that sound about right? I have the Tower. I have the High Priestess reversed, which is about intuition, and I have the Six of Pentacles, which is the card of financial accounting. Yeah. She's not at this time, she's not. But she is in a Tower situation, I will tell you that, because the Tower is the first card. But no, she's not going to be doing that anytime soon. No. You need to send her in here if you can, Holly. Get her to get her cards read and let's see what we see. And maybe we can help her with that a little bit. You're very welcome. I want to know if I should relocate to New York or stay here. Okay. Okay, let's look. Okay, Marisa wants to know, should she move? Should Marisa move? That wasn't a flipper, I kind of shot it out. But it's kind of apt, though. It's the wish card. So, fairy tales do come true. What's gonna happen to you? Let's see. Marisa. Two of Wands, trying to pick a path. The Hanged Man. Everything's just hanging there, which we already know this. Ace of Wands, but it is reversed. Okay, well, what if she decides to go? I don't see that happening right now, Marisa. Actually, I think you're going to take a little break from the whole thing for a little while, which is good. Take a break from it, you know, take a few steps back and look at it from a different perspective and then go forward. The last card that I pulled was Four of Swords, and that's the card of taking a break. I don't think you're going to right now. Not saying that it's a bad idea, just saying I don't think it's going to happen right now. So... right, fat boy. Hey, Journey. Good morning. What is September? I forget this. It depends on what part of September. Part of it's a Libra, and then part of it's a Virgo. So, 2 weeks early. 14th. I think that's Virgo. Yeah, it is. That's Virgo. Yeah, okay. Ash already told you. December 13th, that's Sagittarius. You're welcome, Marisa. Oh, it's easy to do. I get a lot of them mixed up all the time. So, drives my daughter nuts, yeah. Oh, Lordy. Oh. So, what are you going to do today, Journey? Anything good? Virgo, Because my sister's birthday is September 23rd. And then I'm right on the cusp also of Sagittarius, Scorpio. So... when we're at odds, we are at freaking odds. And we've been at odds our whole lives. I can't stand her to this day. So. And I don't think she likes me very much either. And that's whatever. So. The 24th of September. So you're a Libra. Yeah. I have one son that is the 25th, And he's a Libra. Mississippi, Kimberly. The hell was that?
It's the door, and you know it's the door.
Well, if I knew it was the door, I wouldn't
It's
say
the
that.
door.
Okay, Grumpy. Sagittarius. Okay, damn, you're right there by me, Pie. They're all from Mississippi, Kimberly. I'm the only one that was born in Alabama. So, my sister and I are both Virgos and nothing alike. Yeah. Scorpio. Oh, my son is May 23rd. Yeah. Mm. Oh, eyeball. Smoke. Mm. Like flower. Water it. It will grow. If not, well, the guy ends up in a pickup truck looking at pictures. Hey, Christopher, how are you today? Fat boy. January 1st, 2000. What's that?
A date.
What?
A date? Probably someone's birthday.
Lizzie, that's unnecessary. You'll excuse me for 1 second. Okay. Talk to my daughter. So my gram was a New Year's baby. January 3rd, yep. Your daughter's birthday? Oh, man. Oh, that's cool. Yep, trailer. We don't, Kimberly. We don't. They're all up in Tennessee right now. So, and no. Excuse me. Good Lord. I have 2 sons and 2 daughters. My sons are the oldest and my daughters are the youngest. And then, yeah. So, well, mine's a choice, Kimberly. No. When people are bad for you, they're bad for you. And that's just it. And it is what it is. And, it's okay. But we were talking about, and I saw an article because they wanted to use. Oh, wow. That's crazy. First baby of the year, get lots of free stuff. Just met up with, oh, that sounds like fun. Journey. Me too. Sonia, me too. Talk about my daughter. Right. Hey there, Shale. How are you this morning? Mm, yes, Nikki, exactly. Exactly. Same here. Same here. Not me then. Oh, Lord. Well, I mean, you should get some kind of like bonus when, I mean, that's pretty magical day to be born on, Brooklyn, you know? So, my mom's side, maybe I get some, it's just not right, Kimberly? Mm, well. So what you been up to, Shale? Can chat online and have some. Yes, and that's a shame, isn't it, Sonia? But yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. So they were finally asked to leave and refused. It any friend is a friend, Journey, you know. Definitely. Still refused, so they were arrested. Okay. Cleaning your house, yeah. It's gonna smell good when you're done. Friday the 13th. Oh, that's cool. Hell yeah. See, good things do happen on that day. I'll tell you what's a weird day. That leap year day, February 29th. It's strange because two very prolific serial killers were born on that day. So there's like odd things going on that day, you know? It's weird. On Friday the 13th, yeah. I do too, Nikki. I've never had a bad day on Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th, daughter. Mm, February 27th, yeah. Is that, no, it's February 29th that I'm thinking of. That one day that's only there every 4 years. That one, the actual leap day. Born on Mother's Day. Every 7 years. So, yeah, sometimes my birthday falls on Thanksgiving. But I was born on my father's birthday too. He was 30. He turned 30 the day I was born, so. Oh, no. No, well, no, I wouldn't be worried. I mean, somebody is born on everybody's birthday, you know. It was Richard Ramirez and Eileen Warnos, Nikki. Both of them were born on February 29th. So, they did that on purpose to. Gotcha. Laryngitis. Teased her because she was due on Halloween and was late. Yeah, Janet. Yeah, Night Stalker. Yes, him. Mm, my dad was 30, and sometimes mine doesn't. Oh, that's cool. Well, yeah, that's right, because yours is the day before mine, so yeah. mm, Poor Eileen. Screw evil. I don't know that I feel poor Eileen, Ash. I mean, she had a hard life, yeah, but, you know, I don't know. I don't know. It's hard for me to put myself in. Hey there, Saren. It's hard for me to put myself in her shoes, but it's not hard for me to imagine that she's correct and that all of those men did in fact rape and beat her, because it does happen every day when you're prostituting. They say it happens to them all the time. So I guess I can see it. I don't know. I don't know. Oh shit. See, Kimberly, I feel the same way. So when things happen, it fucking hurts. You know, I feel the same way. So no, you're not weird at all, Nikki. Not at all, hon. Dad turned 30 15 days before I was born. Watch everything, Nikki. Twins who kill mom. Yep, yep. I'm sorry to hear that. Mm-hmm. 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 Hey, I'll take crazy. You know, I'll take crazy. That's fun. 4 months. My dad and mother-in-law had the same birthday. Mm-hmm. Nikki was Pee Wee Gaskins. Every single person she ever came into contact with, even her parents and siblings, awful. Yeah, Ash. Well, I'm gonna tell you what. I've read several books about her, and one left a lot of lingering questions in my mind because there was a lot of evidence pointing to the fact that her and what was her name, Tara, actually hatched a plan for her to become the first female serial killer. So when she says that they knew it was her and they let her continue, I think that's her mental illness kicking in. They didn't know it was her, and I do think it was planned. After the first murder, there was evidence from several people that they had talked about they had a plan, and that it was going to blow people away. The intention was to take care of Tara financially, forever. And then Tara turned around and stabbed her in the back and everything. So, um, I'm trying to remember. I think, what was the name of that book that had all that in it? Shit. I'll remember it later and I'll tweet it to you. I can't think of it right now, but it was really, really good. Almost one. I'm still in my jammies. Yep, Brooklyn. Turning 46. Not happy. I hear you, sweetie. Never had one loyal person in her life. No. No, she didn't. She didn't, Nikki. Um, mm, but that doesn't give her the right to kill. And if they truly hatched a plan and did it for controversy in order to have a story to sell, you know, there's no excusing that. But she wasn't the first. I know, but she was the first in modern day, and she made a huge splash with it. Movies, books, I mean, you name it. All of that was intended to happen to take care of Tara. So, or at least that's what this one book alleged. And damn it, I can't remember the name of it, but I'll think of it. No, her head was not right. It absolutely wasn't. Last July and sad, and then I realized. Hey, there you go, trailer. That's it. No, her girlfriend absolutely should have been charged too. I completely agree with that. One female killer lived in the woods as a young kid. That was Eileen, yes, Sonia. To think that would work shows she's nuts. Yeah, yeah. Yep, I agree, Ash. Monster Shell. And then there's several documentaries about her, and they exploited the hell out of her, I thought. Nick Bromfield, whatever. I felt like he just exploited the hell out of her mental status, when he did those. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a good movie. It's just not. It's not an accurate picture, I don't think, because there was a little evil working within her too. Uh, she didn't have a shot from the get-go, though. She didn't. But that doesn't excuse murdering, 8 people. She was insane. Her sentencing was off. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, she's one I would never want walking the streets again. That's for sure. You know. Can't be right. Right, Nikki. Right. Better preventative health care now. Yeah. Her eyes were black. Yep. They said she was one of the most primitive people that they had ever seen. Anybody that actually stands up in court and tells the jury, I hope your children get raped, there's no fucking excuse for that level of evil. I would never want her back out on the street. And that's what she did. And she felt completely justified in saying it. So if here she is in a court of law, justified to say, hey, you judged me, so everything should happen to you, what is she going to do when she's out on the street and there are no limits? There's nobody there to stop her from pulling a gun and shooting somebody else. I mean, because that's what she did. Stood up after court and said, I cannot believe you guys did this. You are the scum of the earth. I hope your children get raped. That is what she said. Yeah, yeah. I mean, so is this someone that we really want back out among society? Now, maybe she shouldn't have got the death penalty. I'm one of the rare people. I'm not. Sometimes, but I do feel like there was enough evidence in her case to lock her away for life and not give her the death penalty. I do, because there was evidence that she had been harmed as well. But it kind of showed her entire attitude when she did that. So we definitely don't want somebody like that out walking the streets. Kept there until she died. Yeah, Journey. Yeah, it's a very fucked up thing to say, but she sure stood up and said it. It was sheer anger. Now, here's someone who is so angry at feeling wrongly accused or whatever of murder of 8 men that she freaking admitted to, and she's so mad that she's going to be punished for it, that her anger is the first thing to come out. No, she never needs to be back out in society, never. Damien Eccles, Nikki. No, I don't think he was ever guilty. Not for a second. Not for a second. No. Have to release them if they are found innocent by insanity. Completely off her rocker. Don't get right. Eccles, yeah. He's almost blind from yeah. No, I don't think he was ever guilty. I think the state of Arkansas needed a scapegoat and found one real quick. I think it was ridiculous what they did to those boys, and I think the fact that people didn't question Jesse Miskelly's level. He had an IQ of 72. That is borderline, retarded. I'm sorry, I know that's not the correct word anymore, but I'm not sure what the word is. My point is his IQ was way too low. He was trying to please the police officers that would not get off his ass and leave him alone. So he made up a story to get him off his ass, thinking he was going to go home. Thinking, well, damn, I'll just tell them what they want to hear and they'll let me go. That was complete horseshit, every bit of it. And they still, to this day, would not turn it around. They made them take an offered plea, and that is so fucked up. No, those boys didn't have shit to do with it, and the real killer is still running around. Yeah, Jason Baldwin's awesome. I mean, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy. And Damien almost lost his freaking life over it. If he would not have had celebrities and if a documentary would not have been made about that case, that boy would be dead right now. But a documentary was made so everybody saw. If it wasn't for that, those boys, no, they would still be there. And so, how many others are there and don't deserve to be there, but the state conveniently needed a scapegoat? Seriously. So, oh, I would be too. He only accepted the offered plea because they were going to kill Damien if he didn't. So yeah, he has every right to be enraged. Nikki. Exactly. And I mean that's only because we knew about this particular case. How many other cases do we not know about? And I can't help but wonder too, okay, this happens in the black community every day. These young guys are sent away to prison and it is forgotten forever. Ain't nobody making documentaries about that. Why? Why? It's the same injustice. It's just what? It's not worth talking about? It happens every freaking day. And these guys sit there and rot and it's bullshit. I think so too, fat boy. I do. I do. I'm not sure about the whys and everything, but I do think he did. Yes, I do. Right, Nikki. Right. What do you make of the two brothers millionaire family? Oh, the Menendez brothers, Sonia. Oh, I think they did it. I mean, I absolutely think they did it. Hey there, Shell. Good morning. I think they were they abused. Yeah, I believe they were. Um, I believe it was a two-part thing, though. I believe part of it was they wanted money, but I believe the other part of it was they just couldn't take it anymore. So I do think it's a double-edged sword. I don't think money was the whole root of it, but yeah. Mm. Yeah, I do think they were, yes. Still not right to kill them, right. Right. Menendez, yeah. I do. I think they were abused, Sonia, yes. But they were abused. Right, right. And the mother turned her head, yes. I believe that. Naive about a lot, but dang it. I know, Saren. Hey there, Taz. How are you? I know, Saren. It's something, but mm, I mean, there's fucked up families. I guess mine could be a lot worse, but worked in a slaughterhouse and had the know-how to cut and drain them boys. I didn't know he had worked in a slaughterhouse, fat boy. You're talking about not the Byers dude, the Hobbs dude, right? The one that had that brother that they had gotten in trouble before with some pretty deep shit and stuff. I know, Sonia. Well, yeah, sure. I'm good, Taz. I'm good. Hobbs, okay, yeah. Totally understand breaking. I think that's part of what happened, Saren. I think another part of what happened was they were waiting for their money, and if things got horrible for them, so they decided, well, we need to kill them anyway. And I do. I think that's what it was. I think the older one took a lot of extra abuse for the other one because he knew. Yeah, yeah. Greed. I think greed came into it, yes. Otherwise, they're not going to go buying new Rolexes 2 days after their parents are laid to rest. Um, Then again, I mean, who can really predict how, when you come into money like that and you've been abused, how you're going to handle it? I guess we'll never really know their reasons, but I just feel like they're too methodical and planned out in their stuff. I do. Oh, I don't know. I'm sitting here in the sunlight, so. Nothing. He had to sign papers. Mm-hmm. Yep, Nikki. I think they had time to plan. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't think he will ever say it. And right, right. Evidence on him, but couldn't use it because a boy had spent the night at the Hobbs house. Yeah. Well, not only that, Fat Boy, there was that guy at the Bojangles all covered in blood that night, and the police didn't even go in. You know, they went through the drive-through, and then all of a sudden they're called to a murder scene, and they don't think in their heads, hey, I just left a call where there's blood everywhere. Maybe I should go check that out. You know, no, no. Let's focus instead on the 13-year-old that says she heard somebody say something. Hearsay. Let's focus on that. Let's focus on the fact that he wore black t-shirts and listened to Metallica. Gotta be guilty. Gotta be. You know, what a crock of horse shit that was. All right, Shell. Thank you for coming in, sweetie. From all the way here, they should have got a sentence with parole. It was Byers that had the knife, wasn't it, Nikki? Or, okay, I think I might be thinking of a different knife. Yes, Sarah, ridiculously. And they still won't admit that they were wrong to this day, you know? Hey there, George. You got a, what happened? What'd you get a strike for, sweetie? Was it like a copyright strike? Were you doing music or something? Excuse me, Lord. They fucked the case up so bad. Hobbs was, yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, I agree completely, Ash. Hey there, Lynn. They planted a knife in the pond behind. Oh, that one. Yes. Okay. No, they said it had something to. Yeah. Or a minor in the presence of me. Oh, I have no idea, George. I have no idea. Pam found her son's knife. She knew him to have on him interior stuff. Oh, Lord, Ash. That woman has been through hell. Hey there, Janie. How are you? I mean, she has been through hell. That woman has. Somebody tell me it's because I double streamed. Oh, I have no idea, George. I don't know anything about the 420 rules or anything. I know there's a lot of 420 channels. I would just check them out and talk to them and see, you know, what they say, because I'm sure they would know. I would check China Berry if I was you. She's pretty cool. How are you doing, Janie? What was the famous case with the little girl? Oh, John Benet Ramsey. Now that one I don't know much about. I know the cops completely fucked it up. I know that. But there was some guy that admitted that he did it, but then he couldn't have done it, and just, yeah. That's a mystery to this day. That boy, that was the damn prosecutor who is now, Ash. So whatever, I still haven't, right, George. There you go, that's it, overcome. Hi there, Farah, how are you today? There was a series on TV. Yeah, I think they did too. The father. What, you think the father killed John Bonet? I don't think so. I do not. I don't know what happened there. It's so confusing because the cops completely screwed that up. People People who say the brother did it really irritated. I don't think the brother did it either. I think that guy, I don't think he knows how to process it all, really. No footprints. I know, Sonia. I really think the cops screwed that thing up. Oh my God, you know. Ash. Mm. 9-year-olds kill. Yeah. 9-year-olds do kill. Yes. I just don't think that that one did, you know. It was Santa Claus from the park. Oh, it could have been Ash. See, I'm not very well studied on that case, though. The whole thing just kind of, you know, it was horrible, horrible. The bad seed. Yeah. So I'm here again. Well, okay. All right, George. I felt the mom could have hit her too hard, but how she was found such as... Oh, I know, Sonia. Go live with Vulture Child. Okay. All right, George. The mom. Yeah, I agree, Trailer. I don't think the mom did anything. I don't. I think she processed things a little bit differently, quietly, and tried to maintain dignity through it all. And that's why she just kind of hired a lawyer to deal with this shit. My heart is broken. I can't. And everybody wanted to look at that like that was such a horrible thing. Well, what are you supposed to do when everybody is coming at you, accusing you of something so heartbreaking? You know, what do? You know, I mean, you know, so get more hell because of Giants fans and Jets fans. Yeah. I wanted so badly for someone to be held accountable. Right, Saren, right? See, but you see, Saren, that's exactly what happened in the West Memphis 3 case. The people on the jury saw what happened to those boys and did not give a shit who was at fault. They wanted to punish someone. So, of course, they punished the 3 that were brought in front of them, and the state screaming they did it because they were mad. So you see, you really, I could never do it. I could never serve on a jury for something like that. It would freaking kill me. I couldn't do it. I know I couldn't. I'm too much of a titty baby. There is no way, you know. So the way the father moved the body, yeah. Who else could get a kid out of bed other than her parents without much fight? Right, Ash, right. Right, Ash. Exactly, Nikki. I mean, how could you not? In a case like that, and with the Ramsey family especially, they examined their every move as wrong when nobody can walk those shoes, you know. Nobody can. How could it just, to me, it was ridiculous the way the media treated that family, you know. 2 girls in my state with the Slenderman case. Oh, I heard a little bit about that, huh? It's a beautiful day, you guys. That's right, Lynn. That is it. Every day. And back then there was so much stuff. Hate being so, right. Well, the main reason I do is because, like I said, when things like this happen, everybody gets amped up on emotion, and they forget to look at the evidence, the actual true evidence. You know, had they looked at the evidence in the West Memphis 3 case, none of that would have ever happened. You know, it would be for me too. Trailer. Hey there, Deborah. How are you doing today? The Santa guy has died, and his wife has told people that he confessed. Oh, Lord. Even now, knowing what I know about what you are. Right, Trailer? You and Janie stalking me. You could be stalked by worse, Lynn, so I would be proud if it, you know what I mean? A child dies and all you want to do is gather them. Of course, exactly, exactly. I don't think any parent is going to find their dead child and leave it laying there and go say, hey, cops, here it is. Nobody, you know, and they were crucified for that, you know. They wanted to blame the bungling of the investigation on that when the bungling on the investigation was on them, because there was no reason why that man had to be the one to find them when they had already searched his house up and down. Evidently, they didn't do much of a search, or they would have found it themselves, you know. So the whole thing was ramped up on emotion, and nobody was looking at it right. Laying in bed. I'm good, Deborah. I'm good. So many murders suggest one person, and it was right, Sonia? Right. Mm, they never admit to their faults, right? Exactly. Why do you think they care about the Casey Anthony case? What do I think about it? Ugh. I'm amazed that woman, girl, whatever, didn't get put under the jail. Amazed. I think she was guilty as fucking sin. And I think it's horrible. I think her lawyer is one hell of a lawyer, but a piece of shit human, you know. And I guess that's what they have to do. They have to do the job regardless. And he did. And he was wonderful at it, yes. But the bottom line is we have a child murderer walking free today because of that, because of slick lawyering. When people, if they could have took their emotions out of it, I do believe they would have found her guilty. I absolutely do. She's another Susan Smith in my mind. Scott Peterson, yes, a narcissistic asshole. That is it. She slept with someone. Her attorney. Oh, gotcha. I didn't know that trailer. Casey was guilty for so long. Yeah. Oh, he's an amazing attorney. Yes, there's no doubt of it. Anybody that could manage to actually get her off when she was that fucking guilty, you know, he's a hell of a lawyer. Yeah. And I have zero respect for his ass. And I realize that's a choice they make when they decide to do that for a living. You know, if you have to offer the best possible defense you can. But that whole case pissed me off. So, they knew what would happen to her if she ended up in prison. Yeah. Casey. Hey, Lady Raiden. Wants to have more kids in the future. Oh, that's scary. Oh, yeah. Scott Peterson is completely guilty. Absolutely. A thing on the ID channel about that case. She should be sewed shut. Yup. The hubby just walked in from work and was talking. So, okay. Kimberly, Farrah, are you here, sweetie? Did you want to get a reading or? He got Aaron Hernandez off too. I'm not sure who Aaron Hernandez is. But yeah, he's an amazing lawyer. There's no doubt of it. And I may be judging him harshly. I do realize he has a job to do, sure. Same thing for O.J. Simpson's lawyers. I may be judging them harshly. They do have a job to do. I just don't see them as any kind of a favor to society, and I probably should. But the thing that pisses me off, okay, is it's who can afford the best lawyer that gets out of it. And the ones that can't, like the boys in the West Memphis Three, just get locked up. And their lawyers were good too. They didn't care. It was in a backwater Arkansas, nobody gave a shit. You know, justice is so fucking broken in this country that it is disgusting. They say she's blind. No, that bitch is deaf and dumb too. I'm serious. In this country, yes. She is not blind. Desperately do, but it worked until 3. Okay. Well, I'm doing a marathon, Farrah, so I'll be here pretty much all day. I'll be taking breaks to let my phone rest, but I'll be live later this afternoon if you want to do it then. So. Aaron Hernandez, the football player. Better burn her. I know, Caleb, right? Jose is amazing to watch. Yes. Money or politics, that is it. Okay, no problem. If the case was sold, even Jose can't get them off. Solid, okay. You give that man holes and he is going to eat them alive. Exactly. He is a hell of a lawyer, yes. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with my original statement. Justice is broken. It is broken. Only certain people get good lawyers that can actually... I don't know. Y'all tell me, why did Casey Anthony get off when she was so clearly guilty? And the West Memphis Three, one of them almost had to die when they were so clearly innocent. What does that come down to? It comes down to a corrupt system. It comes down to knowing the right people. It is such a fucking game that it's gross. Yeah, exactly, Trailer, exactly. And that's what I'm saying. The West Memphis Three, had they been black, there is no fucking way a documentary would have been made, and it would have never even been known or discussed or talked about, and that shit happens every single day, So no, justice is not blind. No, it is not. Justice is flat out fucking invisible is what it is. Sleeping with the judge, yeah. Hi there, Dustin. Aaron killed himself in prison. Yeah, that sounds guilty to me. You like to thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, my nose. 48 instead of the documentary. Yeah, exactly, Kimberly. Exactly. He was going on a date with the pageant girl and she shot him. Okay. Last summer, Aaron committed suicide 4 days after being acquitted in the second case. He was gay, apparently. Knew he was never getting off the first conviction, and if he died, his daughter. Okay. It's illegal to fuck your car. State to state rules differ. Yeah. Oh shit, my battery's dying, y'all, and I'm starting to glitch. So, man from high school was sitting waiting for years. Evidence on camera of her husband beating her. She called the cops begging for help. What happened to her, Nikki? Did she please tell me that they came and... Officially not guilty. I'm vacated, so he is not guilty. Okay. Tased and arrested, yup. Got in trouble for that, Lord. She killed him, she snapped, he beat her for years, right? It's like the Burning Bed show. And they took that woman to court and put her through hell when she had already been through a ridiculous amount of hell. That whole situation never should have happened. People should have listened when she was yelling for help, in your car. Yeah, to your car. In your car is okay. Put her in prison. A lot of men get by with it. Yes, yes. A loophole still on the books in that county. Different one to the one I'm thinking of. She was about 20, pure narcissist. Court appearance was laughable, all about her for 2 hours, yeah. Is one of the best in the world, but not perfect. Oh, I completely disagree with that, Ash. The setup of the system, yes, but it's broken. It is not running the way it is supposed to be running. The rights that we're supposed to have, we don't have, and they're taking more away every day. An American citizen has hardly anything left, and now they're trying to take our guns and everything too. This is not what it was set out to be. It's nowhere near it. And government just keeps taking more and more away from us, and it is so broken to me in my eyes that it makes me sick. If you don't have money to fight something, you have to accept what they offer, whether you're guilty, innocent, whatever. And that shit's not cool. It is so broken, so broken. Just the marathon, Kimberly. I've got to get some money together, trying to get my bills paid. So, tons of money in line. She called the cops after she did it. Exactly, fat boy. Exactly. More about who has money. Yes, sneaky. Arizona, where Jody Arias was. Okay. All right, Deborah. Have a good one, sweetie. Yeah, I'm fixing to actually have to take a break. My phone is starting to glitch and I need to charge it. So I guess I'm probably going to take about an hour break, you guys. If y'all want to come back and hang out with me later, I would love that. It's broken, yes, but you compare. Oh, now I agree with you on that statement. Absolutely. In comparison, absolutely. Well, divorce is a relief, and just because he is a veteran, right, Lynn. All right, Kimberly. Major problems, but better than most. Right. All right, you guys. Well, I'm going to click the X and charge up and all that happy stuff. All right. Love you guys, and I will talk to y'all soon. Hey, Kimmy, I'm sorry I'm leaving, sweetie. I'll be back in about an hour and a half, okay?